Hello everyone, so the 4.7 live stream is out and we're going to react to it because I know it's a filler patch, but I know we're going to get some new information regarding some game changes or like some updates. So let's watch it together. I'm pretty excited, and of course the new characters as well, Clorind and Sigwin. So let's watch the special program together. Okay.
He comes and goes without leaving a trace, only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable, and he likes to share his observations with others. She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine. She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now, their voice actors have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program!
I can't believe we're actually all here.
Finally!
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello, everybody. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Dainsleif.
It is pretty cool to see Dainsleif again. It's been a while.
And occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
I wonder how much money they make, these voice actors.
She's there keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
So we have another Hydro healer. That's pretty exciting, I guess. And an Electro DPS on field with the Bomb of Life for both of them. The mechanic, so that's going to be interesting.
What a wild coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's not a coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come from?
That's just destiny.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Okay.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Whoa.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's
there she
law.
is. Clorind. I like the fact that she's gunned.
Time to testify.
Her elemental
Madam
burst
Mage
animation
says that every page
is
of a storybook is a segment
completely
of the present.
different.
So vast and mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place.
There he is.
So, I'll explore this place with
He's a
you
4-star
today. Let's never
Electro.
stop hoping for
I don't know if he's a DPS.
way ahead of you.
And I don't know how he's going to compete with like the likes of Fischl, Cookie for a Hybrid Bloom team.
Of course, it's just so much more dangerous
Even
in there than I ever imagined.
Beto.
Well, if it hurts, just let me know. Let's blow bubbles!
Sigwin. I wish she was a 4-star instead of a 5-star character.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Her burst is pretty
Strange
cute.
disease, one I suspect that every Fontanian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Oh.
The way he's holding his sword. He must be a real Marechaussee Hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainslev could accomplish his own goal.
Captain Dainslev.
The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
The Loom of Fate.
Traveler, let me ask you
the siblings.
this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
An everlasting dream intertwined. Okay, intertwined. Oh, here's the new redemption code. Clorinde looks amazing, but I don't really need her, and most likely I'm gonna skip her because I already have C3 Raiden. So I have like one of the best Electro DPS. Because I cannot watch the whole 1 hour here.
My opinions do
It's
not
gonna
matter.
bore
when
me
I
to
draw
death.
my
So
blade,
let's
I am but an
let's
instrument
see.
of Fontaine's
All right.
law.
Oh, nice.
Ready. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Whoa. Those animations.
Did you see that
So
ultimate?
good. That ultimate is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a meaningful ritual for Clorinde, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorinde
Right.
focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Clorinde's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that
Oh, I'm
demonstrates
seeing
how
her
potent
health
she can
bar
be
go
when
up
she's
and
focused.
down.
Check this out. During combat,
And
unleashing Clorinde's elemental skill will cause her to enter the
every
Night
attack
Vigil state.
consuming the
During
bond
this
of
state,
life.
Clorinde can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted
Right.
into a lunging attack, Impale the Knight.
Huh. It looks like Clorinde gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Oh, good perception.
So
on
her
those eyes.
gun
Those
mechanic
Swift Hunt pistolet attacks increase Clorinde's bond
increases her
of life.
bond
and
of
her
life,
lunging attack,
and
Impale the Knight, will
her
clear the bond of life.
impaling
So she accumulates the bond
Right.
with one hand
Piercing
and then clears it with the other?
effect.
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Clorinde's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So when her bond of life is like relatively low,
Okay.
her Swift Hunt pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater damage. But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Knight,
Okay.
has a greater AoE and deals higher damage. Again.
Ah, gotcha. I get it. So Clorinde is meant to use her pistolet to accumulate a bond of life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one of Clorinde's unique talents.
Okay.
So, when she's in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into a bond of life. This unique
So the
talent
healing
allows different
outside
healing
of
effects to
her
alter the
own
pacing
mechanic
of Clorinde's gameplay. So, travelers can
does
experiment
provide
with a
some
variety
sort
of
of,
different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Also, although Clorinde is most
a
renowned
support
as a
for
champion
this
duelist,
character.
she has never forgotten her identity as a Marashose hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, Clorinde draws on her Marashose
Okay.
hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents. Her burst deals AoE electro damage and grants her a bond of life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really
She
okay
looks
for her to use it in a
amazing.
regular duel?
Good point. I think Clorinde just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Clorinde can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she
Right.
can gain from this effect. Clorinde also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her bond of life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her bond of life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the Night Vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a bond of life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah. And
See,
finally,
she should have been
being a
released
champion
like
duelist
around
gives Cloran
4.1 or 2 for
So,
this
when she's in your
talent
party, Cloran can reveal
to
the
help
locations
people
of Fontaine regional resources
get all the
on
materials.
the mini-map.
So awesome. I'm sure that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure,
Yeah.
defeat monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily in that order.
So,
Hmm.
Clorand is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies?
Ooh.
I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sigewinne and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Of TTRPGs, so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Clorand. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sigewinne.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry,
Sigewinne.
too excited. Hold on.
Sigewinne.
We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
You only get
Let's
one
look at her
body,
demo.
so you gotta take care of it. But it's
I like her
just as
gun.
important to take care of your
It's very
mind.
cute. It goes with the character design. That is cute, yeah.
He might
Oh,
be
it
a
traps
little
them.
prick.
I like that it's the shape of
She's
love.
just so cute, it's unreal.
Wow.
She is
Love her
cute.
pills so
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would love to ride
But
around on a
definitely
bubble
not gonna
like
summon
that.
for her.
Little legs dangling in the air.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the
Clorin,
giant
I'm like,
syringe.
ugh.
Guys,
But
so cute.
Sigewinne, I don't need her.
Those bubbles are so
Sorry.
big. Her kit looks really fun.
I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be.
Let's
nervous
see
about
what
getting
she
sick.
brings with
for
her
sure.
Hey,
kit.
sometimes you gotta take your medicine. And since
So we
she's
know that
a
she's
nurse
a
with therapy,
hydro
Sigewinne
healer.
wants everyone to stay healthy. She believes
Is she
that
gonna
taking
be
care of her
like
body is the most
Kokomi?
important goal. But she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production
Let's see.
zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think that's a substitute for some proper rest.
Oh.
Take a page out of her book.
Yeah, seems like you'll need to be well fed and well rested if you want to keep up with Sigewinne.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then what's she like when she fights?
Well, Sigewinne is a hydro bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attacks,
I like the
Sigewinne
fact that
takes
she
out a
throws
pill and tosses
pills.
it at her opponent.
I saw that in the
That is
demo.
cute.
It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make
Right.
aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged,
Oh.
Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and also, Sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy. The projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members.
That
well,
is
except
pretty
for
cute.
Sigewinne herself. Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health when the bolstering bubble bomb disappears, which is based on her max HP.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Please don't make me.
You know, travelers could have
Bolstering
a bubble
bubble
blowing
bomb?
contest with their Sigewinnes. Wouldn't that be great? You can have that
Oh,
idea
it's
for free.
exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows. Once the projectile is
Oh.
released, it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them
Oh,
in a cage
okay.
of kindness.
Like the hydro
You can tell
biscuit?
she cares about her bedside manner.
So the longer you hold her skill,
Hey,
the
wait a second,
bigger the
are those the
bubble
orbs that Nivelette drops? It
gets,
looks like Sigewinne
and
creates
the
2
more the
source water
damage
droplets when she fires a bubble. And it looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
I
It
can
does,
explain that
huh?
as well.
Okay.
Since she has
And
training as a nurse, Sigewinne
while it
understands
bounces
how to make
off,
the most
the
of a dire
bubble
situation. Her elemental
size
skill creates
decreases.
source water droplets, and Sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by
Right,
absorbing them.
similar to
When that bond of
the
life is cleared, Sigewinne
Hydro
can regain some
Traveler and
elemental
also
energy based on
Nivelette.
the value of the bond of life.
those.
Neat.
Ah, so
Hydro
Sigewinne's
balls.
healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself.
Nice.
That's right. While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sigewinne. After she unlocks her talent,
Oh, there's
Detailed Diagnosis,
Nivelette.
Thorough Treatment, Sigewinne's healing will be increased based on the total bond of life values across all the characters in her party.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a melazine can make the Bond of Life a lot less scary.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, Sijouin will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This attack deals continuous hydro damage.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical treatment.
Syringe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? Sijouin wants every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the
So I know
semi-strict
the
bed rest
first
effect. This
phase
effect
will
grant
get
her a hydro damage
Chlorine
bonus
and
several
Alhaitham,
stacks of convalescence.
and the second
When
phase we're gonna get
non-active characters
Sijouin
deal damage with
and
their off-field
Furina. So
elemental
2
skills,
hydros in
Sijouin
the
can
second
consume a
phase.
stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill
And
damage.
for me,
I like
it's a
how only
no-brainer.
semi-strict. You know, not super strict. 'Cause she
Between
could be super
Sijouin and
Just a little.
Wow,
Furina.
so it seems like the
Furina
Bond
is
of
the
Life mechanic is
superior
pretty integral to both
Hydro
Sijouin and
character.
Cloran's kits. Hey, speaking of story quests, didn't travelers meet a
Sethos.
mysterious youngster last version?
Right.
Sometime during Sino's story quest? Well, travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking
Sethos'
why,
demo.
you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to...
Alright, we're back in Sumeru. Sumeru has one of the best soundtracks.
Glory to Al-Akbar!
He's a 4-star, so
Oh,
Okay.
His design is so
I don't know
cool.
what he's gonna
looks
bring to
amazing.
the table.
Yeah, the
Secrets.
here he goes.
So here we go.
Alright, special
Archon
program.
Quest
Okay, let's
Chapter
see
4,
the.
Act 6 Bedtime Story will become
Alright, let's
available
see.
in version 4.7. Okay?
Okay.
So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Cloran and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes. Yeah? Sethos will be the new 4-star unit that appears on this event wish
Yeah.
banner. And in the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Sijouin and Furina. And, because there's never enough, a new 5-star
Of all these
sword,
characters,
Absolution,
Furina
and a
is by far
five-star
the
bow,
best.
Silver Shower
I
Heartstrings
already have
will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
C6 Furina, and
So cool,
I don't need
right?
any copies of
Alright,
her,
okay,
so
okay. I've made y'all wait long
I'm
enough.
gonna
Let's bring out the
skip
surprise.
Yes,
I hope everyone enjoys it.
this
Let's
one.
go.
Is it Natlin? I want Natlin. Oh, please be Natlin. Oh, it's an animation. Okay.
Traveling in the night you lift me in. I feel you in the
Aww.
flow of wind. Even over I can find you out.
This is very sad and cute.
Answer is not
2 siblings. Aw, Mondstadt.
This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Would you know how I feel to see you?
This is pretty nice.
Know that I will always try. Funny your rhythm and rhyme. Though the nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright.
Yeah.
And no matter where
even though we're getting all these new characters, at the end of the day, the story is about these two characters, the siblings, and sometimes we forget that. This is very nice. The animation is beautiful.
Have you taken off? Are you already on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths will surely cross.
Aww. That was nice. Another redemption code. That was very nice. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we forget that it's about these two characters. They're the main characters. And depending on which character you picked. And it was really nice to see Danes live in this animation. Oh, yes. Natlin. Oh my god. Whoa. Lava. And this thing is swimming in the lava. Oh, what? What is going on? What's with these animals moving around? Wait, is this Natlin? It has to be, yeah. Aww. Alright, they only showed animals from Natlin. I really like the lava scene. Oh man. Okay. Well, there you have it. That was the special program of version 4.7. Are you guys excited? Because I know that there's going to be a new Spiral Abyss floors. I think they're adding 2 more. I fast forwarded it because I couldn't watch the whole 1 hour, sorry. But the Everlasting Dream Intertwined animation was beautiful. That was really nice. And overall, the game, it's doing its very best to kind of like revive itself. I don't know if it's going to work. Because Genshin's doing well. Some people are bored of it. And I go in and out. I'm not fully invested. Like, I don't play. I do my daily commission and that's about it. And I finish the events at the end when it's about to expire. That's when I'm like, okay, let's do everything to get the Primo Gems and also the new characters. So, all right, thank you again for stopping by. And I will see you next time for the Clorind and Sigewin's character demo that's going to come out with a like crazy animation. Yes. All right, thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.